devout Catholic. They required us to go to church. I probably served Mass 3 or 4 days a week at St. Bernard's, all through grade school and high school. But one of the proudest moments for all of us in our family is when my father decided that he would help found the Maronite Church in Peoria. And that was his moment to really come close and to come back to his roots and his heritage. And so our family owes a great deal to the Maronite Church for bringing my father back to his religion, for bringing my father back to the Catholic Maronite Church. Thank you, Maronites, for that kind of inspiration for my own father. Monsignor Fauzi Aliyah is such a wonderful friend. He guided me personally on a number of trips to Lebanon. And I will always be grateful to him for his leadership and what he has done in Peoria, but also in the diocese, to really establish Maronite churches all over America, and for his leadership in that, particularly in Peoria, where we have one of the strongest Maronite churches. St. Charbel Church is one of the best, with one of the fine. I knew that our friends from Peoria would like that. Let me tell you something else I'm very proud of. I am the only Lebanese cabinet member in President Obama's cabinet, and I'm very proud of that. And I hope that when you heard President Obama's speech in Egypt, he mentioned the Maronites and Lebanon. I am very proud of that, and I think we've had an influence, and Ambassador Shadid, who I think is one of the best ambassadors we've ever had to the United States from Lebanon. Thank you for your leadership. President Obama will pay attention to Lebanon, because I will be whispering in his ear every moment that I can about the importance of Lebanon. The President invited me recently to go to Lebanon to observe the elections. This was a very proud moment for me, because what I observed is the most professional, and I've seen a lot of elections. I've been elected to office, and I've seen a lot of elections. You should all be very proud. These elections were conducted in the most professional way that I have ever seen. All in one day. We went to 10 polling places. We saw people standing in line, waiting very patiently to vote. And you know what? When people have the opportunity to vote, they get it right. And the Maronite Christians did very well in the elections in Lebanon, thanks to the professional way that they were conducted. And because of that, Lebanon is now a very strong beacon of hope and freedom for the people of Lebanon. They really believe now that their government, their vote, can make a difference, and that the election really will make a difference. And I believe that it will. I believe there is strong leadership. I've been watching these. I've been to Lebanon 15 times. I've been watching these elections. I've been watching government officials. I think Lebanon is on the cusp of being one of the strongest countries in the Middle East and a big player in the whole peace process. Before I left Lebanon, I had the opportunity to visit with the president, who I have great admiration for, very professional, very concerned, very strong. He will be a good leader. Also with the new Prime Minister, Saad Hariri, who I believe has the potential to continue to lead the country forward. With one of the best Prime Ministers I think the country has ever had, Mr. Signora, was very strong when he needed to be strong and has done a great job. And so I come away from those elections and my time there with the idea that Lebanon is very strong. And I also come here with the idea that the NAM organization really represents what I think is what we're celebrating in America today on our birthday on July 4th. Hard work, play by the rules, faith in God, and family. I believe that's what NAM stands for, and particularly faith in God and family. When I see all of these families gathered here and the opportunity for people to come together, that is what makes NAM such a strong organization. So I congratulate all of you for the hard work that you do to keep this organization going. And I really appreciate the opportunity to be here, to be a part of your convention and your meeting, and to see so many people and to have the opportunity to be with all of you this weekend. This has been a great weekend for me, and I am very proud to call myself Lebanese, a Maronite, and to be with all of you on this great weekend. God bless everybody. God bless the Maronites.
Your Excellency, also, Secretary Leila Hood, we have also a little souvenir from us, from our convention, to keep it, as you are also a star in political life. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Here, he wants a picture.
Okay.
Thanks
For me. This is if you want to. This is the year of priests. Pope Benedict announced it, and we have many priests around. I would like all my brother priests and seminarians to stand, and please give them a standing ovation to all of them for all their ministry. We're blessed with the great servants. Thank you all for your really faithful service and ministry. It's my privilege and honor to read a letter on behalf of the Pope Benedict, His Holiness Pope Benedict XVI, written by the Secretary of State, His Eminence Cardinal Tarcisio Bertoni, addressed to His Eminence Cardinal Sendri concerning our Maronite Convention. It reads, from the Vatican, 26th of June, 2009. Your Eminence, His Holiness Pope Benedict XVI was pleased to learn that you will be present at the annual Maronite Convention to be held this year in Los Angeles, California. He asks you kindly to convey his warm greetings and good wishes to all taking part in this important ecclesial event. His Holiness is confident that your presence as the prefect of the Congregation for Oriental Churches will be an eloquent sign of the spiritual closeness of the successor of Peter to the large Lebanese community in the United States. For his part, he encourages all the faithful to draw constant inspiration from the biblical, liturgical, and spiritual heritage embodied by the venerable traditions of the Maronite Church, to grow in unity of mind and heart with their pastors, and to treasure the ancient bonds of communion which unite them with the Apostolic See.